Yours Vertiz from No More Black Tears podcast. Um, I watched some of the BET Awards last week, but I mostly basically saw the news from it, like people posting on social media, and some of my friends who watched, they talked to me about it. Yeah, we as black people got to get to the point where we stop identifying ratchetness and ghetto-ness with blackness. That's a part of us. Like, there's a spectrum. There's the sedity black people, and then there are ghetto black people. But a lot of us, the majority of African Americans, we're in the middle. We're middle class. We just living our life. We go to work. We work regular jobs. We're not trying to live off the government. We're not just twerking in the streets, and we're not just doing drugs and stuff like that. And we're not. And on the flip side, a lot of us aren't just looking down at people because we done moved in the neighborhoods where we live with people who don't. We live with people who don't look like us. So as I'm seeing the highlights in the BET Awards, I see Krishan Rock twerking and she's pregnant, like clearly pregnant, and people are celebrating that. I see Sexy Red just grab the mic and start performing her My Booty Hole is Brown song, and then post a clip where she just started snapping. I just see a lot of just different women just twerking in there, and I see some of the outfits, and basically a lot of the women just half naked, and it just makes me think about the BET Awards the last 20 years and how it went from getting such high viewership ratings, even at one point in time being close to the Grammys, how I grew up watching it and I was looking forward to watching the BET Awards, to now it's something that's a lot of times we don't even know that the BET Awards is coming on until it's too late. I do think we as black people have to take accountability for this, and we have to stop glorifying stuff that doesn't need to be glorified, because when we do that, we make it seem like that's how we live, that's how we want to live, and that's something to be proud of. There's nothing wrong with us being elegant, us having grace, us having dignity, us having self-respect. Like, we can still be stylish, we can still be fly, we can still be hip, but we can do it in a very professional way. And an award ceremony like that, that's something that is very disheartening, because we should be trying to elevate the BET Awards to the point where we don't care what happens at the Grammys and the Oscars, because we have our own award ceremony. And until we do that, we're going to keep on just spinning the wheel.